Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dr. Nasdaq. I'm back with another 1% better video. We're getting to that 100%. I think we're at 80 something percent. I'm just trying to inspire you to take that Trump shot at trading in 2024. So this video is just about rewiring and refiring your brain to be a successful day trader, no matter what you're battling, emotionally, mentally. And I'm just sharing my story of my, battle with mental illness. And I don't know who can relate to me, whose life I'm saving, but just by, telling my story. So, I grew up in a broken home. My mom and dad were never married, never together. I just, never really saw a form of a healthy relationship growing up. My stepdad never worked. My stepmom didn't work up until a certain point. And then she started, doing her own thing. And then she became a very toxic individual, a low vibrational person. She would tell me, oh, I can't eat, or at that point my dad wasn't working. So it was just mental abuse towards my dad, towards me, just the whole family. She would beat my little beat my stepbrother too, and my, half brother. So you gotta just learn that when you go through mental, emotional abuse from a toxic person like that, it's because they're very insecure in themselves. I would say my stepmom is very insecure. My dad is very insecure. That's why they ended up together. You attract what you are. And you gotta just learn to not have the same morals as your parents. My dad was willing to just give me up to his sister to be with my stepmom, who is very toxic. Or my mom too, she was just willing to give me up to my aunt to be with her husband who doesn't work or have 2 other kids, and not really focus on giving me the best shot in life. Neither of my parents gave me their best shot, or really try to set me up for success in life. And if you're a person like that, just learn to let go and forgive. And what I recommend is maybe getting a tattoo that symbolizes letting go, or turning pain into the best it can be. Turning pain, I don't know what to say, but just turning pain into success is the better way to word it. I'm learning how to do that. I'm struggling to let go of karmic things that happened to me. When I was living with my dad and stepmother, it's my stepmom's telling me I can't eat, and and throwing my radio out the window because she knows I'm the next Nicki Minaj, I'm the next Rihanna. So of course she's gonna try to put me down. And I had that Nicki Minaj CD when it first came out, because me a bad gal Fentim. I want bad gal rapper. I'm a 222 witch. I'm a wicked witch. Shout out to Nardo Wick. But yeah, basically you gotta just learn to not care about toxic people. For me, I think my stepmom was a very low vibrational toxic person. That's why she had to resort to mental, emotional abuse when it comes to me or my dad, because at that point he wasn't working. So he kind of felt like he was stuck in his feminine energy. Not having control of finances, brought her into her masculine energy. So that's just a prime example. Be careful who you marry, because that stuff can affect you when struggle goes down the line. And that's why I just don't want to have the same morals as my parents, or be like my parents, because even my mom, my biological mom, married some guy who ended up getting shot, and he didn't work for years, and she had to be in her masculine energy providing for him. The same thing with my stepmom, having to provide for my dad. And that kind of really changed the dynamics of my relationship with my stepmother. It just brought us to a very toxic point. And just finding out my mom was trying to call and keep up with me, and keep tabs on me, kind of really irritated my whole entire soul. Made me 11 mad at my dad. Basically, some events happened, and good karma came back to both my dad and my mom. And when the universe just wants karmic justice for you, that's what happened to me. Basically, you just gotta learn to forgive, and not be like your parents. Let go, like go get a tattoo, go journal about whatever struggle you're going through. Like you gotta just learn to let go, because I'm only making this video because I am struggling with my mental health. Like I have down a whole bottle of wine that is, you know, 16%. You know, that's just a lot of, that's a very strong alcoholic wine. Like or I have to smoke my brains out. Like substance abuse, addiction is something I'm battling right now, and it's not good, you know, for your trading. But for me, obviously it's not really affecting my trading if I went on that 14-week win streak. You got to just learn to let go, like for real. Like I'm only sharing my story because I don't know who can bump on this video and can relate. And sometimes I scroll through YouTube myself and be like, oh, I wish somebody could was going through the same things as me, and finding that coping mechanism. And the coping mechanism is to focus on your trading, focus on your rap skills. And that's what I've been doing. I've just been, you know, focused on that, and just, you know, learning to let go and forgive my parents, because all that does is just hold you back and prevent you from leveling up in life, and actually, you know, bring you down. Like sometimes I just can't fathom that I was around such a low vibrational person who like beats their own kid. Like my stepmom like was beating my little brother, my half brother, because, you know, I have a different mom than him and all this stuff. It's just like mental emotional abuse will just cause mental health issues. Like I have been there. Like I'm just sharing my struggles, guys. Like when I was in high school, like since my dad wasn't working, I ended up moving to New Jersey, and I shared a bed with my cousin for like 2 years. Like I just don't understand why I had parents who just didn't give me the best shot at life. Like if you're one of those people, just learn to let shit go and just be thankful that the universe is watching over you. Like that's why the universe blessed me with, you know, with such a good trading skill, or, you know, being such a good rapper, because the universe just didn't want me to end up like my parents. Like I don't want to have the same morals as my parents. Like I don't want to be like my parents. Like you gotta just learn to let go and focus on your financial independence. Focus on, you know, achieving your goals. And I've been there where it's like I've allowed how I felt emotionally to bring me to a low vibration, where it's like I can't pay my bills, or I'm struggling financially, or I'm getting fired from multiple jobs, or just bad shit, battling substance abuse, like downing a whole bottle of wine, smoking a dub of weed in one day, being stoned out my mind. Like who knows, like I gotta quit smoking weed, who knows if I can get lung cancer. Like, you know what I mean? Like I have just been battling substance abuse to, you know, it's like a coping mechanism to make yourself feel better. Like feeling high and it just out your mind all the time just makes you feel better. The key is quitting cold turkey. Go getting that tattoo to let go, and that's what I plan on doing. Don't have a spouse who is, you know, emotionally, mentally abusive. That's the key. Focus on your skill set. Focus on, you know, getting successful at whatever it is you're doing, and just learning to let go. Like letting go is the key to, you know, leveling up. I just, you know, sometimes I just be so angry at the world, or just so mad that I had parents who just didn't give me the best shot, because I don't have those same type of morals. Like if I have a kid, well, when I have a kid, or if I have a kid or whatever, I'm giving them the best shot at life. Like I don't want a kid with a person I don't like. And I had parents like that who had, you know, just, I was just a bastard child. They probably just hooked up one night and, you know, apparently the condom broke, and that was it. Just don't be like your parents. Like for me, I don't want to be like my parents. Like I don't want to have the same morals as them. I don't want to have the same life as them. And you know, you kind of just have to learn to just let go of the past and forgive, and don't think of the past because all that does is bring me to a very, very angry state. And it's like I can't sleep for 2 days, or I have smoked for 2 days straight. Like, addiction, substance abuse is, you know, something I have had an issue with. And the key is just quitting cold turkey. And I've struggled to quit cold turkey. Like, I don't know, I feel like that's my only coping mechanism, especially since, you know, I'm a popular loner with no friends anymore. So you gotta just learn to just focus on the charts, focus on, you know, music. And for me, I just feel like I'm a pretty good, you know, example of that. Just learning to cut out addictions, and you know, being around the right people who just try to raise my vibration and not bring me to a low vibration. And I don't know, just the way my parents told me things, it's like they all tuned me, like my whole family tuned me out, and we're just like listening to what the hell I was saying, so they can reveal all the karmic things that they did to me. And like, I don't know, like for example, like my dad, who like apparently just wasn't taking care of me, because my mom was telling him that, you know, she had to buy things for my 2 younger sisters, and like my dad's mom was the one who forced him to, you know, kind of support me. And it's just like kind of messed up, because it's like, why are you bringing a kid into this world when you know that's what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to take care of your kid. And it's like, I don't understand why I had parents who just didn't give me the best shot in life. Like, my parents were the parents who didn't make sure I had the Jordans, and that's why the universe has blessed me, you know, with such a good like skill set as trading. Like, I'm the Empress of Blues for a reason. I'm Fenty the Rapper for a reason, because I plan on ending up like a Riri, you know what I mean? End up with a guy like ASAP Rocky, or, you know, you gotta just learn to let go. The key is letting go. Don't focus on the past, focus on achieving your goals. I'm only giving out this free game because I don't know, you know, who's watching this who could be going through the same thing as me or feeling like me, because sometimes I just be struggling to sleep. I be like struggling with addiction. Like, I'm just being real on camera. Let go, forgive, don't be like your parents, don't have the same morals as them. You know, sometimes I be feeling like, oh, I have to blame my parents for, you know, dealing with depression, being fired all this time, and having those financial setbacks. But in your 20s, that's your own fault. You gotta learn to let go of the hurt, let go of the pain. It's your own fault. Like, at 27, it's like, I have been through the ringer. Like, you know what I mean? Especially since I have like all half siblings too, and I'm not close to any of my siblings. It's like, you gotta just learn to, you know, kind of move away and boss up, and not be around family or friends that don't want to see you win. That's the other key. That's another free game. And find, you know, those friends or partner that really support you, who are really down for you, who understand your past, and maybe even had like parents who, you know, were married. You gotta just like learn to vibe around people who didn't have your upbringing, because I was the broken home kid who had, you know, problems. Just don't be like them, and, you know, just learn to let go of the hurt. Rewire and refire your brain to just focus on your goals. And that's pretty much it. Don't forget to hit the post notification button. Don't forget to subscribe. Dr. Nasdaq out.